It's my pride, pleasure, and privilege to welcome you to Secret of Public Speaking. My name is Joseph Jacob. Today, we are looking at the fourth roadblock to eloquent public speaking: overconfidence. Imagine you are given two sets of meals to choose from. One of the meals has little or no salt. The other one has excessive salt. Which one will you choose? The truth is, no matter the one you choose, you will not enjoy it. The one with little salt will not be tasty. The one with too much salt will not be enjoyable as well. Salt must be in the right proportion for you to enjoy a meal. What salt is to a meal is what confidence is to public speaking. If you don't have confidence, you will not be able to deliver your speech. If you have overconfidence, you may also disappoint yourself and your audience. So, your confidence must be in the right proportion. In our first video, we told you that self-confidence is very, very important in public speaking. And the reason is obvious. With confidence, everything is almost possible. Without confidence, everything is almost impossible. There are two areas where overconfidence might come in public speaking. What might lead to overconfidence? What can you do to overcome the dangers of overconfidence? Well, let's give attention to these two questions. Like I said earlier, there are two things that might cause overconfidence. The first one is past successes. If you've delivered a speech once and it was successful, you deliver a second one, a third one, a fourth one, a fifth one, you may start thinking that I have arrived. I'm now a very powerful speaker. I can now speak very well. If you let that thinking to overtake you, you will start seeing yourself as somebody that can mount the podium and deliver a good speech, whether I prepare or not. So when you have your next speech, you will now start saying, I will not prepare. Maybe the morning of the speech, I will just look at my materials and go there and present it to them. You know I can do it. That is a very, very big mistake. The reason is because no two speeches are the same. Remember, your audience in the previous speech may not be the same audience you are going to face this time around. The venue where you deliver your first speech may not be the venue where you will deliver this speech. Little things might upset you if you are not prepared, and you will disappoint yourself and your audience. Robert Greene, an American author, once said, actually, your past successes are your biggest obstacle. Every battle, every war is different, and you cannot assume that what worked before will work today. So, no matter how many times you have succeeded in your speech, take every speech seriously. Rehearse, rehearse, and rehearse. Rehearse as if your life depends on that speech. If you continue to take every speech seriously, your climb on the ladder of public speaking will be in the ascendancy. But if you stop preparing because overconfidence have beclouded your thoughts and you start thinking that you have arrived, you will start descending on the ladder of public speaking. The second area where overconfidence might set in if you're not careful is the theme or topic of your speech. You might be an expert in economics, banking, agriculture, sports, politics, and the rest of them. And when you are asked to deliver a speech on this area you think you are an expert, you may not see the need to research or prepare your speech. You may start saying things like, this my head, I have a lot of things inside. If I mount that podium, I'll give them a lot of information. Having knowledge is one thing. The ability to pass that knowledge is another thing. When you are asked to deliver a speech, you are not asked to go there and show people that you have a lot of knowledge on the issue you are discussing about. You are there to enlighten them. You are there to educate them. As they leave the hall after the speech, they should be able to have learned one or two things from you. So if you end up pouring out information that they don't understand, they don't know the relationship between the information you are giving them and the theme, you've not done anything. And this kind of thing can happen if overconfidence prevents you from preparing very well. No wonder Thai martial artist and actor Tony Jaa said, "Never be overconfident because that will block your improvement." Remember, the audience in your other speeches may not be the audience in this present speech. You have to think about your audience. What do they know already? What new things do I want them to know? What illustrations will I use that will reach their hearts? What examples will be applicable in this my topic? What examples should I not use because it might offend someone in the audience? These are questions you need to answer. And the only way you'll be able to answer these questions is if you sit down, throw away overconfidence, and prepare your speech very well. Another reason why you need to prepare well, even if you are familiar with the topic, is because scientists do come up with new findings. Researchers do bring out new statistics, new findings that you may not be aware of. If you mount the podium and start giving them information that is outdated, imagine if many people in your audience know that the information you are dishing out is outdated, how will they look at you? They will look at you as an outdated speaker. But imagine if some in the audience have a new information, and as you mount the podium, you refer to that new information. What do you think those ones will think about you? Definitely they will doff their heart for you because you have let them know that you are current. You are a researcher. You are a hard worker. You are a dependable public speaker. So you see why you don't need to let overconfidence stop you from preparing well for your speech. When you prepare well, when you have the right information, when you have asked yourself important questions about your audience and how to pass the message to them, your speech will continue to be successful. So, it's my hope that after today, you will keep whatever success you have made in the past behind and focus on the future or the present speech and prepare very well so that you will have an excellent delivery. Our next video will focus on the last roadblock to eloquent public speaking: ignorance. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you also watch the next video on ignorance as a roadblock to eloquent public speaking. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.